NPC. Everything good?
Good enough. Good enough for our efforts.
Yes, it's definitely good enough for our efforts.
For $1 a month, it's fine.
Jesus.
That's the spirit.
Welcome.
Martin's voice is in black and white.
Welcome to the 25th NPC Colistseeum. I'm your host, Kane. To my left, Missy.
I'm eating a Kinder Surprise. What up?
Good to know. In front of her, Martin.
Hi.
To his right, Aaron.
I have the new Coke energy drink. I plan to drink it.
Don't. Just
Hashtag
don't.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Just
but
Before I get onto how bad that
it's
is,
no sugar version.
thank you to our Patreon.
Just throw it out now.
Support us. If you're a free listener, check out the Patreon, leave reviews and all that other stuff. No one really cares. Neither do I. All right, let's get into how
We
bad
love
that fucking
you.
energy drink is.
Yeah.
It's so fucking
But
funny.
it's
I
no
thought it would
sugar.
just taste like Coke. It doesn't.
It's no sugar.
That
It's
makes it
garbage.
worse.
Yeah, that's worse.
Trust me, just throw it out now. You'll be doing yourself a favor.
Nah, I don't.
No,
That's terrible.
don't.
You need
Yeah.
yourself some
Something.
kangaroo. That's where it's at.
Is that and it's sugar free?
Just get
Is
a nice
it?
Yeah, it uses
Something.
stevia. Yeah,
I like stevia.
stevia or stevia,
I don't know.
or is it stevia?
It's some natural plant extract that's been chemically fucking extracted to the max, and it's now poisonous.
Sweet.
But it tastes good.
No, it's fine.
I like poison.
It's not good for you.
Not bad for you.
There's no conclusive proof that it's not
It's true.
harmful.
But the proof that they did have
Not
that was a
harmful.
terrible test, and it was done over like a small amount of time.
Yeah, a small amount of people. Test of one person. They got cancer.
It's
I
because
like cancer.
It's because the sugar guys up there, they didn't want that stevia out there, so they did those tests.
Yeah, that's true.
Fucking weirdos.
But did you know, like, some of the first artificial sweeteners came from rat poison?
Ooh, yummy.
They accidentally tasted it, and it's like, hey, that's sweet.
Accidentally.
And then they, like, fucking...
I just picture someone like, I'll have like 2 teaspoons, and they're like rat poison. Like, that's the wrong one. You're like, no, trust me.
It's that morbid curiosity when you just want to taste something
Yep.
you shouldn't taste.
I'm gonna go home now and taste rat poison.
No!
You
If
gave me a
rat
good idea.
poisoning Actually, like, imagine you did taste a little bit, and it tasted really nice.
You're
You're
like,
like,
"Ooh."
just a little bit more.
But, like, really good. Like, the best thing you've ever tasted.
Forbidden fruit.
It's the forbiddenest.
It's so forbidden.
You're like
You're like,
frothing at the
if
mouth.
I only eat 2 grams a month, I'm okay.
What's the thing that's in
You ration it.
the thing that's in apples? That
Cyanide.
Cyanide in the
yeah.
the
The
seeds.
seeds,
yeah.
yeah.
If you like eat cyanide, a little bit of that, you're like, this is pretty good. I know it goes against.
I don't think it
everything.
tastes nice. It doesn't taste almondy.
I don't know. I haven't
Yeah, it
tried
tastes
cyanide.
like almonds, doesn't it?
Yeah,
so
some
like
shit.
when you get poisoned with cyanide, you're like, tastes like almonds. Cyanide.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, it's just made with almonds.
Did someone take it and then like explained what it tasted like and all that?
I
well,
don't
you
know.
can taste it without dying from it. It depends how much you have.
Yeah, but if you have a lot of it, it's going to taste different.
Can I try some
It
cyanide?
tastes like a lot of
No,
almond.
you're not having
You're like,
cyanide.
oh, it tastes like actual almonds.
What you do is you poison, you cyanide up their almonds, so they have no idea.
These almonds taste too much like,
like
almonds.
almonds. You're like, not on my watch. Someone's clearly put cyanide in them.
Supermarket almonds tasting too good a quality.
Oh shit!
Oh my god. Have you bought a bag of almonds and just eaten them and you're like, why does some taste good and the
others not
others
so good.
taste like
Rat poison.
just like I'm eating wood?
No.
Like
You,
actual
you
bark.
gotta fucking roast that shit, man. Roasted almonds.
See, I
taste
used to
fucking
hate
great.
roasted almonds, and then I had roasted salted almonds.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty good.
You can get like a roasted flavor, a smoked flavor, and it's like a powder, but they're not really smoked. But the flavor makes it taste like they're smoked. They are addictive.
What was that other thing that blew my mind with the pretzels?
Chocolate covered pretzels.
Chocolate covered pretzels.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize.
Oh, chocolate and salt is fucking great.
I ate I ate like a small bit of it, and then just end up cleaning up the whole
Yeah.
packet. Not feeling good afterwards, but still.
Yeah, you were like, yeah, I'll try one. And then you're like,
Our thing is at the cinema, popcorn and Maltesers.
and you
I-
put them together.
I do
See,
that.
that
You
sounds
put
like
them
a
in the
mess.
mouth at the same time.
No,
you don't
okay.
put them in the bucket. That's
I get-
fucking a mess.
I get fruit chocolates and pour them into the chocolate.
Yeah. Wait.
Into the
What?
popcorn.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Get the,
That's
get
alright.
fruit chocks. Just pour the whole packet
Like
of fruit,
fruit
chocks
chocks
in
and Maltesers.
But Maltesers are just convenient because they're little balls just to
Yeah,
get in your
yeah.
mouth. Popcorn just to get in your mouth. and you chew that shit, and it's fucking heaven.
But that's like at New Year's when Jess was eating ham and Maltesers and she said that was nice.
Yeah, but something wrong with that.
I know.
No, that sounds nice.
Yeah, chocolate on steak's the thing, isn't it?
It's still savoury and it's still salty, so it probably would taste good.
It
But I
sounds
don't like the
disgusting.
idea of
No.
liking it.
No, that's the thing. She's like, try it, everyone. It's really good. And I'm like, can't wrap my head around the idea of it. It's fucking disgusting. You're disgusting for doing it.
I used to think that with chocolate coffee beans. Chocolate coated coffee beans.
See, I like the idea
You have
of
to,
that.
I had to
Ugh.
become accustomed to that.
That's
I
quite
didn't
nice.
like it to begin
It
with.
sounds so strong.
Is it so strong?
Yes.
Or does
but
the
it's-
chocolate help?
Chocolate helps. But it's very
Oh, yeah.
nice. It gives you a good buzz
Chocolate
too.
helps everything. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but a good buzz for me is a migraine. Like,
It's
it's like
cocaine.
caffeine. I smell some coffee and it's like, I'm going to bed. So I could probably lick a chocolate covered coffee bean.
Just suck the chocolate off and spit the bean out.
No. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Actually,
That's a disgusting
someone
habit.
someone did that at Mum's work. They had like a little pile of what looked like beans or nuts or whatever, and someone, like a nurse, said, "Oh, can I have one of these?" And she went to have some, and the other nurse is like, "Don't!" She sucked all the chocolate off them.
Oh, chocolate coated peanuts.
No, it was. I think it was coffee beans or something.
Ah.
A little old lady had them, but this
weird.
nurse wanted to eat them, and the other one was like, "Jesus Christ, she sucked those."
Who the fuck goes for a handful of coffee beans and like, can I have some coffee beans?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
maybe
you
it
sure?
was
I'm gonna
peanuts.
munch these
I
up.
think
It
it's
might have been
peanuts.
peanuts.
Just a bowl of coffee beans, like,
Well, whatever it was,
Who's
it
thinking,
looked nice.
I'm gonna dig into these?
Also, how long had they been there? Because they didn't look wet anymore.
And she did a good job sucking them clean because it didn't look like there used to be chocolate on them either.
It's pretty impressive, actually.
Yeah.
I guess without teeth, you can do a lot of good sucking. This one's
Gummies.
for you, Grandma.
Gummies are the best.
Gummies.
Don't call them gummies.
They're gummy-
Yummy gummies.
The yummy gummy gobbies.
Gummies.
That's just horrid.
Oh. Oh,
Right,
shit.
if I
There's
could
no-
name this episode, that I would. But
There's
I
no
cannot.
danger.
There's no danger.
There's no danger.
Is that like the slogan? There's no
For a
danger.
grandma escort service, there's no danger.
Can we start the fucking reason for this podcast?
This is
Oh,
the
wait.
podcast.
we're doing the fucking combined shit now, aren't we?
Yeah, so we're already doing it.
Yeah, I got that. I
Yeah.
worked it out.
Okay,
Yay.
But now you've
I'll
told
destroy
everyone.
you.
so for everyone wondering, we've combined it pretty much. The
No.
Combined it?
Combined. It's just combined.
No, we've combined it.
Please.
The game card
Please.
and Colosseum.
It's a combination of words. Combined and Ed.
Yeah.
Ed and Eddie. I like
Are
that.
you upset with my combining?
Yes. Your combined like shits me to tears. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to tell you before you learn.
Don't
Oh,
worry.
no.
Don't worry, you'll get
Forever
used to
now.
it.
Used to it.
Okay. We're going to have a problem.
I don't even say that. I just try to say accustomed to now. Because I always say used to it.
Mhm.
But either way, used to it or used of it, none of them make sense.
Who has ever said used to it other than you two people?
Write it down. What does the words mean? Used to it. It doesn't make any sense in the context of what you're saying. Why do those words make sense?
You have been used to it.
It's stupid.
Okay.
It doesn't make any sense.
Carry
Used
on.
to it.
Carry on.
Just carry on.
She's used to it.
Clearly not enough. Alright, so
Fucking
what's everyone been up
weirdos.
to? Has everyone survived the weather?
What weather?
The weather.
I got rained on.
Oh, no. Poor you.
Did you get your deoxys?
I did.
Ah, yeah.
And a
Counts.
Rayquaza.
And a
For anyone
Rayquaza.
wondering, that's Pokemon Go.
You didn't have to say that.
Yeah, I do.
I
You
was
don't have to let people know this.
I have to look
Yeah,
at
you got to tell them.
too busy playing Master Card to get into the first raid.
Martin was playing in the mud. And we were catching Pokemon.
He's got there first.
Yeah, we were over one side.
No. That's the other Ray. We just did a Rayquaza before doing the EX.
Yeah, we had to walk past a Rayquaza raid to get
Yeah.
to the Deoxys, and a group of people gathered there, and we're like, "Oh, they're doing it! They're doing it!"
Yeah.
So we quickly messaged them, and we're like, "Get over here! They're doing Rayquaza!" So they leisurely strolled over.
You should have put your phone on your car.
That's what I
Drove
said.
it over.
Then
and
you
then,
can't
like, they're
push
gonna-
the button. Oh, we could have pushed the button.
Yeah.
I never thought of
No.
that teamwork. I'm
Did
not a
you
team
Like,
player.
teamwork.
I wasn't gonna put my phone on that car.
It was covered in mud.
Imagine that though. Martin's like, "Can you push join?" And we're like, "Nah."
There was a
It's
layer.
muddy. No.
There was a centimeter layer of mud.
Fucking hell.
Over
It
the
wouldn't
car.
have come off then. It just stuck in there.
Yeah, you
You
just
cemented on.
I stuck the car in the boot. I only took the car out of the boot like about half an hour before I came here. The mud had dried.
Oh, God.
Oh, good.
It was, like I said, a centimeter thick. There was sticks and leaves and grass. It was horrid.
that's so good.
That's what you
It's like
get
when you
for
get muddy
enjoying
shoes, you just smack it on the corner of concrete.
Well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put I've got the motor out slightly. So I'm just
Close it
going
down.
to put a better motor in there and just drive it around, but it's hard. After a while, it'll just start cracking off.
Oh my god, that's your solution.
This is a great solution.
It's like the tyres go flat on your car, so you put in a turbo.
Also,
Got over.
you're like, well, I guess more power. Will
That would
push
only
through.
that will work if your front tires are flat, not your back.
Just get solid tyres.
I thought about that once.
Also, I didn't catch the Rayquaza. I'm fucking so sick
Wait.
of raids.
Have you got any of them then?
Yeah, I've caught some, but I'm just saying the ratio of catching them to going and doing the raids is getting to the point of like angering and not worth it.
I've missed one. You've missed like 3.
Yeah,
Did you throw your Pokeballs at it?
I didn't think of that one.
Did you try?
The whole time I was just yelling at it.
The problem was he wasn't attacking it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay.
They
Timer
think-
just ran out.
they
It didn't
think-
get into your balls.
They think I'm not catching it now because when we're in a big group, there's no need to really attack the Rayquaza
He doesn't
because
help.
everyone else is doing it. So I just sit there dodging to keep my Pokemon alive.
Yeah.
So
So
I
he
don't have to use
doesn't.
potions.
He doesn't help. So then he doesn't catch it. So we're like, it's clearly because you don't help.
There could be a correlation
Because
between
then he
catch
went-
rate and how much you help.
Yeah, because then he went and did the other raid and he helped and he caught it.
Yeah.
Because
his
it's an EX
second
raid,
ball.
there's no way they're not going to let you catch that.
No, there
You can use your Ultra Balls too, though.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
You can't change your Pokeball.
I'm pretty sure in an EX raid you could use
Oh
your Ultra
yeah,
Balls.
in the EX. Actually, no, I
No,
don't
yeah,
think you can.
premium balls are the only thing I could use.
I
Yeah.
know, I've never clicked
you're
to
high.
see.
I think you're high.
I wish I was high. It'd be
Never
easy to
been
deal with you if
high.
I was high.
But
That's true too.
What's it like to be high?
I don't know.
It's like not having a headache
Me
permanently.
being a law-abiding citizen wouldn't know.
Is it better than being low all the time?
It's like not having a migraine all the time. That's the way I can put it.
It's like not having a migraine all the time.
that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
So like being normal.
That's what it's like for me.
High.
anyway.
Like, you
not
know
me.
when you're really busting to take a piss so bad that you almost piss yourself, but then you pissed and you're like, yeah, that relief, but for
Okay.
longer.
I guess.
But if you hold
sounds
it
fine.
more longer, then it will last longer, won't it?
The relief?
The
Yeah.
piss.
I don't think so.
Like,
I think the relief lasts a brief moment. It's gone, regardless how long you held that piss.
that's no fun.
You know that's not what edging is, Kane.
Yeah, I've been doing it wrong. Yeah, edging. I thought it was just pissing real slow for a long time.
Gonna make them muscles stronger.
I can't even imagine that. You just sit there dripping.
Oh my god.
Sounds horrid. Sounds so painful.
I'm out. I've had enough. I can't deal with this anymore.
Yes, you can. We're a medical podcast, Martin.
Yes.
And
If anyone's
food.
actually got anything of worth to say,
What do you mean? This is gold.
If there's any listeners out there with medical problems, we are certified Google doctors,
And
we will
unsympathetic
help you.
to your problems.
Also that,
like a good doctor.
but we will help, probably.
We'll help you to a faster death.
Yeah. We will help you to the cemetery.
We did speak about eating rat poison and saying it was sweet.
Yeah.
It is sweet.
I want to try
I think
that.
kids are listening to this. Everyone's like,
I was always tempted to taste it. Now I got a good reason.
Alright, you should say for legal reasons, don't fucking eat rat poison, you dumb fuck.
Or cyanide.
Or anything. You know
Or-
what?
Stop
Warning.
eating.
Warning, everything said on this podcast is not real.
Yeah.
Well,
I said that in our podcast like 4 years ago. People should know.
Yeah,
They didn't listen to that podcast. They have no right existing. Let's continue.
okay.
Yes, boss.
You sound
I'm just
like
waiting for the
me.
dun dun, like you just like the hammer comes down.
That literally sounds like me every time Kane's like, yeah, and I did this like 10 years ago. And I'm like, what, you did it without me? It never gets old.
I know. So weird. You weren't born yet.
You like that, Aaron?
What?
Aaron just tried the energy drink and said it's so good.
So good.
He's crying.
He's actually
with
holding
pleasure.
like.
Crying with pleasure.
Yeah.
Holding back
I love
tears.
guarana. Just remember what I'm drinking it for.
What are you drinking it for?
The guarana and ginseng.
Okay.
Can you just eat those? Just get sticks of them?
Yeah, but it's not in drink form.
What if you blended it?
Yeah. It
Bullet
would be
blend.
worse than that for sure.
I just found out that the boost people use bullet blenders.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh,
what?
no, that's why the fucking things last forever.
These what?
Bullet
Blend blenders.
Oh,
Blend
okay,
tech.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said a weird brand, and I'm like, yeah, Willow blend blenders. Nice,
Did you ever
nice.
watch those things obliterate whatever goes
Are
in
they
it,
like
man?
the fucking Dysons of blenders?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
They'll blend everything, even iPhones without a problem.
I saw that. Didn't blend the iPhone.
Yeah, it did.
Should
Yeah.
I get an iPhone?
They fucked up. It
boost
couldn't blend
juice?
Yeah, I blended it.
No,
The 3G, I think, it blended.
It blended most of the iPhones.
no,
I
I
saw.
blended the old one, the old phones. It never blended the iPhone. It got smashed and got like it was like bent and like crooked kind of thing.
No, I don't
There's a
remember
bunch
that
of
one.
things they threw in there that couldn't actually blend properly.
Yeah, no, there's some.
He's always like, that's something dust. Don't
Wait.
breathe it.
Yeah,
So they blended iPhones.
they blend
Say
everything.
10%.
Someone should make a comment about ordering an apple smoothie from Boost.
Fuck off.
You fucking weirdo.
That's it. That's it.
Podcast is over.
All right, we've been at this long enough. Let's get into the actual Colosseum. Cue the music, Aaron.
I can't remember.
I can't remember it.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh, yeah, that's
dun,
right.
dun, 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 dun. That's
Colosseum.
That is not what I ever used to say.
Like Colosseum.
Oh, God.
That's how I
Alright.
remember it.
What's the movie, Missy?
The most boringest movie in the world.
It was something to do with kickboxing.
It's 30% montage.
That is correct.
I was sitting there the
And
whole time.
100% classic.
Yeah, it is.
I was sitting there
Classic
the whole
garbage.
time thinking, what the fuck's going on? When's this gonna start? Like, when's this movie actually gonna start? And it was very predictable.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
The only thing I didn't predict
the
was
most cliche
it is
fighter
the tropiest,
action
yeah, like cliche.
movie you ever saw.
so yeah. I thought that at one point he was gonna die. The guy was gonna die, but he only got paralyzed.
Oh,
That was the
yeah.
only thing.
Yeah, you haven't seen
If
Kickboxer
anything,
2.
hey, actually, if anything, it's not cliche in the sense that he got paralyzed and didn't die.
Yeah, I thought
Usually
he
in
was
these
gonna die.
movies, they like kill off the brother or the friend, and then
no,
they
that's
get
what
revenge.
Kickboxer 2's for.
He got elbowed in the back. He's not just gonna die.
He almost died.
Someone elbowed me in the shin, I'd probably want to die.
He almost died because he was in Malaysia or somewhere, and he went to a hospital. That's why he nearly died.
All right, people wondering.
I just want to note that I was supposed to choose Bloodsport,
Yeah, we figured.
which was a fucking financial success,
Yes.
while Kickboxer
Oh, it was a financial success.
was it a financial success.
All right, Kickboxer was the movie we chose. It was fucking released in 1989. Good year. I was born then. It
One of the worst years in
one of
history.
the
There.
best years. It costed them 14.7 million, and they made 50 million domestic. So that's not even worldwide.
They
Chuck,
made
Chuck in
50
Bloodsport.
million?
Just check out look at the what it made.
Comparison.
there.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
What'd they make?
All right, well, Bloodsport cost them 1.5 million and made 65 million.
Oh, okay.
that was a
little
great
bit.
return.
That's a pretty good return.
Like, how many movies honestly make that kind of return?
But Kickboxer spawned how many movies?
Oh yeah, it's a franchise, man.
There's more.
Yeah, even though Van Damme
Now,
has
what's it
nothing
called?
to
It's
do
not
with
a franchise, is it?
Yeah, isn't
Is it called a franchise?
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
series? Like
it.
a
It's definitely a cinematic universe.
it's something.
I'd say franchise, but I feel like we're missing a word.
A sequelize.
It's not combined.
It's not combined. Fuck off.
Definitely combined. Anyway, Van Damme has nothing to do with.
The quality
Anything.
went super downhill until it rebooted. then it was still.
Even that. Have you seen the reboot Kickboxer?
We watched them.
We haven't seen the last one.
Not Renegade, Armageddon or whatever that is.
No, we haven't seen Retaliation yet.
I think we did.
No, I wanted to watch Retaliation.
Listen to
but
the
no.
blurb.
What?
Listen to
Yeah, I know
the
what
blurb.
Retaliation
Yeah, listen
is.
to it.
I know what it is. Because I watched
Cool.
the Vengeance has got Batista in it. Retaliation has got The Mountain in it and Mike Tyson.
Wait, they're recent?
I swear I watched
Yes.
the Mike Tyson one.
You may have watched it. I never watched it.
You
With
watched
you.
it without him?
No,
I don't
when would
watch
we have
movies.
watched it? It was released last year. When did we sit down as a family and watch this fucking...
Since when did we sit down as a family? Since last year.
Aaron watches every movie, remember?
I know. He goes to the
No,
cinema.
no, he doesn't
and
watch
sees
them
it
all.
straight
But he
away.
can if he wants.
I bet he's gonna join that fucking gold like
Membership.
Hoyt's membership now.
And still not go.
Yeah, just because you can.
What the fuck are you doing with your phone?
I'm walking.
She's
Hatching
walking
eggs.
She's walking a Pokemon.
The fuck?
That was a good fucking idea.
Also
fucked.
stops me looking at it because the internet's off.
Ah, good point.
I'm a good girl.
You know.
One like.
Also,
equals
did
one
anyone
crab.
realize that Tong Po is not actually a big Malaysian dude?
Who's Tompo?
Did anyone realise that Tom Poe played Tom Poe?
No, he played himself.
Yeah.
Did
he's
you
a
notice that?
rapist in this.
Did you notice that?
Yeah.
When the credits roll, it says Tong Po as
As
himself.
himself?
That's the guy.
As a rapist, fucking beater of people.
Beater of people.
A rapist beater.
Yeah.
He beats them.
Yeah. He beats people.
He beats iPhones.
He probably
Into
wasn't
the
smart
blender.
enough in real life to be able to work out a different name.
Yeah, they're like, "What's your name?" And he's like, "My
Now your name is Jason. He's like Tom Poe.
He just wouldn't let them give him a name, so he just bullies them into writing what he wants.
Fucking hell.
We're probably going to tear into this movie, but some of the facts of it are pretty cool. For one, Tong Po is actually just a normal guy they put prosthetics on. He's just an American
Really?
dude.
What prosthetics?
Did you not see his face?
Oh,
Did
his
you not
terrible
see-
face.
I thought that was just normal.
I thought too. I thought that was the actor. I didn't realize it's actually fucking Van Damme's childhood friend that they went to Hollywood to make movies, and they've done 3 movies together with.
Okay.
Also, Van Damme was the director of all the fight scenes, which is not good.
Yeah, it shows.
Yeah, but to be fair, after was it Never Surrender? What is it called?
Never Back Down.
Never Back Down, Never Surrender? I can't remember what
Galaxy
it's called.
Quest.
That was his first big movie. It was like, okay, he kept actually making contact with people in the fight scenes, and they didn't like that.
Really?
But they loved the choreographed fight scenes, which is why he kept getting other breaks after that.
Wait, so he actually hit people?
Yeah.
Well, I'd watch that.
Well,
But like, it wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, but
He
That's
kept accidentally making contact,
that's because
or
there's
deliberately.
an
I don't know.
actual like kickboxer, wasn't he? Or
Yeah, he was-
fighter.
Yeah, and like he was 6 years he was a professional. But like
Yeah.
when he was young.
Yeah.
Which is why he's fucking ripped as shit and fucking
He is very ripped in this.
flexible as fuck.
But that's what I was saying about the whole Mike Tyson in Ip Man. Like, if you
Yeah.
get a fighter and you put him in a movie, it takes them a while to be able to not hit the person because
Yeah.
they're so used to just hitting the person.
yeah, for like automatically aiming for them,
Mm.
and their body would take over in a sense and just like whack them.
Did you notice when he jumps in and does his first fight, not against Tong Po,
Oh yeah,
that he actually is red as fuck from where they're exchanging kicks?
oh really?
Yeah. He was actually taking the kicks. I don't know if they'll go full out, like full at it, but he was taking real kicks for sure.
Oh, that was another one. The movie was originally supposed to star Chuck Norris,
That's
That
who?
would have been a completely different movie.
except the director I think wanted Van Damme as the lead in this.
But why?
I liked him.
I remember the
It's
Asian
weird.
trainer being much older.
Oh,
But
yeah,
when I was
know.
young, like I must have just felt like, oh man, he's like 45.
That's because Mr. Miyagi.
He's super old.
Mr. Miyagi is like this ancient guy, and
Yeah.
this guy is pretty much Mr. Miyagi of this world.
Yeah, but he was probably like 55 or
Yeah.
something. But yeah, he looked a lot older when I was young.
I know, when I saw it again, I was like, man, he's a lot younger than I
Yeah.
thought. I thought he was this ancient guy. Also, the first scene where they do the kicks to the face, he's like, how's your defense?
Oh,
And then it's like quick cuts of his
Oh,
feet.
that
like,
was so
flying out of his
bad.
face.
Van Damme's just like,
There was a lot of bad scenes in this movie.
no, there was a lot of bad scenes, yeah, but You're not there for the fucking acting. You're there for the action.
Oh, also his
Oh.
brother was a kickboxing champion as well.
An actual kickboxing.
Yeah, an
champion?
actual kickboxing
Oh
champion.
shit.
Well, why'd he get whooped? Now he's in a wheelchair.
Oh, I know, that sucks. They recorded all that.
So unfortunate.
It was actually a documentary.
I know. I could
It's a
tell.
documentary.
I thought his voice was dubbed as well.
Whose?
Freddie, the trainer of Tongpo.
Oh, yeah.
He speaks in a scene. I'm like, did they fucking dub this guy?
What? Could they not get him to speak English?
He was
Why
dubbed.
didn't they choose someone else?
He was dubbed.
Was
That's
he
great.
really?
Huh?
He was actually dubbed.
Yeah, Freddie Lee's voice was dubbed by the famous cartoon voice actor Jim Cummings, who did Tasmanian Devil,
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh.
Darkwing Duck.
Wow. That's just sad.
All right, so he was dubbing this Asian dude. That's great.
That's something. I think the best actor out of everyone in the whole movie was the German Shepherd. He looked actually stabbed.
Even when the knife gets thrown at him and he just quickly lays down.
Yeah,
He's
and then
just-
he lays there and he like keeps looking around like, can I get up yet? I'm waiting for the command. I'm just laying here with a prosthetic on me.
No, they
So,
actually stabbed him.
Yeah, that was the very last scene for that dog. They filmed everything first.
Hey.
Filmed
was
everything
fine.
first.
To be fair, the dog was the best actor and he didn't even do a good job. He didn't even whine. Like, if you were actually stabbed, you don't think you'd whine? Come on, German Shepherd.
So why do they
Was
always...
there a good actor in the movie?
No.
That guy.
Yeah, the black guy
Nah,
did seem to do a
that
pretty
was-
good job.
That's not good acting either.
Compared to everyone
Compared
else.
to everyone else.
You can't. Well, that's
debatable.
not fair. They're all just terrible.
No, like, was there anyone that did a good part?
Wait. The guy he borrows the $1 million off of to make the bet.
Yeah, all right.
He actually just
I'll give
seemed like
that.
this laid back like dude who's... He didn't have many lines.
Yeah.
but
He
he was
didn't
there.
really have practically any lines.
Did Tom Poe, whatever, the bad guy, actually talk?
He...
He said that she was a good fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was
good
about
fuck.
to say.
Oh, was it you bleed like... What's her name?
You bleed like blah, blah, blah.
Nay-Lee.
Okay.
Melee.
I don't remember that.
Melee.
I
good fuck.
nearly tore her in half.
Jesus.
Yeah, anyway.
See, alright. We were obviously very young when we watched this, and a lot of people didn't know about Asian fighting movies back then.
Really?
No, when we watched this, we would have been like 6 or something.
Where
when
was
I
your
saw it.
mother?
I was 4. Kane was nothing.
I was only just conceived and heard it on in the background.
In the background.
I have to say, the sound effects, love them.
You say the movie, I don't know what the quality you guys watched it in, but the quality I watched was actually really clear.
Oh yeah. We rented it. It was pretty solid quality for such an old movie.
Actually, yeah, that it wasn't bad. I could see all the mistakes.
Like, other than the alright, it's very cliche, but there's heaps of moments that stand out for like Tong Po was like a scary guy. I remember when watching this, and he still is kind of scary.
Yeah.
Even in this, other than when Van Damme's able to fight, he just beats him up, which is
Yeah.
horrible. But,
Which
like,
is it's the end scene where I'm like, wait, this isn't the movie I wanted. Because it ended with it just ended. And he just beat him suddenly. I'm like, what? No. And then I'm like, Bloodspot. And I went and looked it up. I'm like, this is the one I was thinking.
I was wondering
I'm pretty sure
if
is that the
you-
one where he gets the dust thrown in his,
Yes.
in his eyes?
Yes.
Motherfucker.
Oh, the Tong Po is the guy in Bloodsport who gets he's one of the fighters without the makeup on, obviously.
Yeah.
And gets his like knee broken.
Yeah.
Wow, spoilers.
Yep. That's my power pick.
It's not your power pick, it's his next power pick.
And then
But-
No Retreat, No Surrender, where he's the antagonist and the protagonist gets trained by Bruce Lee's spirit.
What the fuck?
What?
See, the idea of a lot of these movies is great.
Is that
No,
the real
just
Just
plot?
the execution.
That's the real plot.
That sounds
No Retreat,
horrid.
No Surrender. It's basically Karate Kid and Bruce Lee's spirit is in there.
You do
Instead
realize
of Mr.
in
Miyagi.
this,
Oh my god.
he had the spirits telling him and an eagle how to fight.
That Asian guy teaching him, when he first went there and first started teaching him, he's just looking up constant. Those first few scenes where he's just looking up, looked so fucking bad.
Why?
He was just sitting there, like looking
Yeah.
straight up. It's like, what the
Have you
fuck is
been
he
to
looking at?
Thailand? That's all they do is look at the birds.
I don't want to go to
Not really.
Thailand.
I've been there. That's not what they do.
Yes, it is. That's all I picture now. You just keep bumping into people because everyone's looking up.
To me, this is one of those movies that's got like a lot of horrible scenes. But
The whole
these
movie.
It's gonna be
handful of-
hard for me to score this well. Is all I'm saying.
But
I enjoy the movie.
how
Yeah.
terrifying is the first scene you see Tong Po kicking the pillar?
Yeah.
That to me is still like a really good scene.
It used to feel like he was kicking concrete, but now I know that he's just kicking gyprock.
Yeah, you
I
see
could
the
do
top of
that.
it moving.
I can do that.
I can do that now.
Go on, Joss.
Yeah.
No, all right.
I like
You
the
still don't have any
master.
pillars.
The master's like, don't step there. You notice throughout the movie he says don't step there every now and then when he's talking to Van Damme. That's because he's got booby traps everywhere.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Step there. How fucked is their world though?
That's great.
Why?
Because it is. Everyone can die instantly.
Yeah, no shit. For no reason.
How it should be.
Also, she didn't know about the dance scene.
Oh my god, that's like the one thing I was looking forward to show Amy. Amy watched it with me. I'm like, you get to see the infamous dance scene.
I had
Great.
never felt such intense secondhand embarrassment for someone.
I think
Like,
everyone felt that.
I still feel it now that I'm remembering it.
Was he actually drunk for that scene?
I think
we
so.
can only hope.
Mm.
I'm remembering the stupid look on his face, and he was just so impressed with himself, and I just can't shake it.
Such a good scene.
It's such a bad
It's
scene.
such a good scene.
What does the instructor tell them that Van Damme said?
that they're bad
Ah.
fighters.
Yeah, that part I remember.
And something about their mothers.
The
Yeah,
mother's
something
fucked
about-
an animal of some
Oh
sort.
yeah, the
Goat
mother
or
fucked a
something.
mule.
A mule.
Yeah.
That was great.
I mean, it's bad enough to fuck like a donkey, but to fuck a donkey, like the product of a donkey and a horse, like a mutt donkey. Oh, that's
They were
low.
very offended by that.
That's fucking low.
Like a mule. A mule?
Also, they were that guy's fighters. The fuck?
Yeah,
They're horrible.
yeah, that's terrible.
Also, tell them, Missy. You tell them. You can no longer make fun of Martin for not watching movies in
That's
the
what you
Colosseum.
think.
Did you not watch it all?
No, I did. I sat here and
She was
tried.
here.
But like emotionally, spiritually, was I
Nah.
here? It was one of those movies
You say
where
what you want.
That's my power pick. I am going to fucking ignore whatever you say from now on.
No, to be fair,
You're not here.
I sat there and I
It's okay.
tried.
That scene.
And I
where the-
tried, but it was so like, you know those movies where they just can't grab you?
That's like
It
nearly every
couldn't grab
movie.
me.
He's blocking his good ear.
I'm gonna come and just talk into your face. Really? You gonna play this? What is this?
That's what you did. I'm like, I don't know what she's saying or doing. All I see is I go,
Say what you want. You have failed this Colosseum.
Yay!
Release the lions.
That's the most enthusiastic you've been about anything I've ever done.
Does that mean... Wait. Does that mean it's only me and you, Aaron, that have watched everything so
I've
far?
watched everything.
I watched everything.
No, looking down at your phone and playing a game is not watching
But
it.
it was a mindless game.
It's everything you do, isn't it?
This is only about watching the fight scenes. You don't listen to fucking
No,
Kickboxer.
you don't.
Kickboxer's like, you turn the sound off and watch the thing.
It might have made the movie better, actually.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Although that dance scene with no music, I don't know.
Would have made more sense.
Look, I tried, but it was one where I don't know if it's because like I was tired, I was a little bit headachy, it was just boring. I just couldn't focus on it.
Say what you want.
But you didn't even like his arms? You could have just sat there watching his arms. I want his arms.
I don't
He was very-
understand.
he was in such good shape.
I don't understand the attraction.
I didn't understand the outfit at the end of the movie.
Oh, the little things. Because they were fighting the old way.
I don't care. I didn't understand those outfits at
You
the end
just
of the
don't
movie.
care.
He's also much younger than I remembered.
Yeah, he looked actually really young in this.
Oh, this was his 7th credited movie, which was, I think, his first full like main role. It might have been one more before
No, his
this.
first main role was Never Back Down, Never
Oh, that
Surrender.
one. Yeah,
Never
and then-
Retreat, Never Surrender.
Stop trying to say that fucking
I
movie
don't
name.
remember the title.
You don't remember anything.
Yeah,
then,
exactly. So
Aaron,
what surprises you?
The next one, the one after that, that's Bloodsport. I think his movies get better.
I don't think
You wanna
like
hope.
you know when you first mentioned these movies to me, and I was like, yeah, I think I've seen some of them. The more I see him, the more I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen this guy ever in my fucking life until you guys started making me watch his movies.
I know of him, but I've never actually watched
Yeah,
his movies.
that's what I reckon. And
Yeah.
yeah, I was so sure I must have seen one of them, but I haven't at all.
You know, I haven't. They're all fighting movies.
His
and I
later
don't like
movies
fighting
are
movies.
way better.
It's No Retreat, No Surrender.
Yep.
And Jason, a Bruce Lee fan, sees his karate instructor, Dad, beaten by martial art thugs. They move to Seattle. After humiliations, he trains with Bruce Lee's ghost so he can defend himself and others against thugs. And I'm pretty sure Van Damme is like the leader of the thugs.
That's the weirdest, dumbest thing I've ever heard.
It's great.
That's pretty good.
so weird.
Sounds
Imagine
stupid.
writing that one down.
Wait, Van Damme's the bad guy?
Yeah.
That might be better. He
Oh,
does seem like a
wait.
stupid
Remember he's
villain.
got the slick back hair?
Yeah, no. I was
Oh
thinking
my
there's
God.
another one where he's the bad guy, and that's one of his better roles. Time Cop is good.
I think it's because he's not likable for me. So every time I see him as the lead, and I'm like, I'm supposed to be rooting for you, but I just kind of hope that you end up in the wheelchair like your brother.
Jesus.
Nah, you can really see it's old. This is definitely like his first kind of movies.
I feel like if you guys grew up watching these movies, that's fine. But for like sophisticated people like Martin and myself,
Yeah.
this movie's
Even Martin is
Martin.
even Martin is actually choking right now on how fucking dumb that was.
Choking on the sophistication.
Yes. Sophisticated.
Do you remember Double Impact?
Yes.
Where he's got his twin brother. They reunite after 25 years to solve their parents' murder or something.
Wait, does he play his own twin brother?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, can we watch that one?
No.
I want to see him do Lindsay Lohan.
Look, we all,
What?
I want you to watch a bunch of his movies, so then you just realize a lot of the movie
Wait.
is just setting up his jump roundhouse
Okay,
kick.
Yeah.
wait.
That is it.
I want to watch the one with the twins because that sounds ridiculous, and I want to watch the one with the ghost.
No Retreat, No Surrender.
Yeah.
That's before this. It's going to be even worse.
But you got to watch Bloodsport too.
I don't want to. What's it about?
Okay, so basically he's a
What?
thug, and then he breaks in. He breaks in to this. He's like a ninja,
Yeah. Oh.
and they steal the sword, but he brings back the sword because he thought it was dishonorable. And then the guy sees something in him, and he trains him as his son.
Oh, I can't.
But then his actual son dies, and so he gets to inherit the title of the family, basically. But then he throws that away and joins this, goes to compete in some world tournament type
Yeah, Bloodsport.
martial art. The Kumite or whatever it's called.
The
Sounds
Kumite?
hard.
Yeah, Kumite.
So weird.
All right. He explained a lot of the black story.
Black
A lot of
story.
I love the backstory.
And he
But
does
the whole movie
in
is
blackface.
a big underground tournament, fighting
Okay.
tournament.
So, Mortal Kombat.
But
know
yeah,
what?
pretty much. Except it's actually based on a real guy who fought in the Kumite.
This reminds
Oh, that's
me
right.
of like a comic that like a teenage boy would write for himself. He's like, yeah, and then he does this, and then he inherits the whole family name, and then he fights in an underground fight club, and it's like, and then Van Damme is like, yes,
Yes, I
I
will play
am this
that
boy.
You say like teenage
Okay.
boy. That's a lot of the Asian movies are like that, except with better
In
choreography.
fact, a lot of these movies basically seem like Asian movies.
yeah, pretty much. Just not executed as well.
Yeah.
I think it's because we can understand what they're saying. If it was in Korean, we wouldn't notice.
The acting would be incredible.
I really don't think so.
Look, all I'm saying is we better watch that twin movie.
Yeah, that's what
Twins. That's a good movie.
Yeah.
I want them to remake it with Jason Momoa and Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, I saw the
How
post
good would
someone
that
did.
be?
No, that actually doesn't sound great.
Yes.
As long as they change the story.
I
reckon
want
it'd
the
be good.
third one, the one that they originally were going to do with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Danny DeVito, and Eddie Murphy.
Who's Eddie Murphy in that
He's
scenario?
the third one.
The triplet?
He's the triplet.
But
How's him?
but
It doesn't make sense.
But they didn't want to explain that to them, even after she explained what happened because he was black.
that doesn't even make sense.
That makes perfect sense in that time.
None of it makes
In
sense.
that
She was
time.
embarrassed. She had a black child.
She's embarrassed it's a donkey from Shrek.
Wow.
What?
That's the most racist thing you've ever said.
I know, that far exceeded anything I
It's
said.
not racist.
Why are you calling black people donkeys?
He played
That's
Donkey.
disgusting.
He was
Melissa.
Donkey from
Wow.
Shrek.
Fucking god.
Doesn't even watch the movie and now starts insulting
Oh
black
my
people.
god.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Disgust me.
I'm gonna have to cut this.
Yeah.
Look,
I'm not cutting anything.
if we look at our search histories, who's watched more black porn? Eh? Who's really supporting the people?
Who?
I don't know. Are you suggesting you've watched a lot of black porn?
No, I haven't actually.
Sure.
But I will if that's what the people want.
That's not the people.
If that's what the people want. The people demand it.
BBC incoming.
That's the request this week.
BBC.
Just BBC.
BBC.
Yeah. You know.
Right.
BBC.
Is there any other noteworthy things of the movie you need to be
Do you know what
discussed?
she means?
Big. Yeah, Google it. Google it.
Yeah, just
I
type in
won't. I guess I
BBC.
won't.
Google. No, you should Google it though.
BBC porn.
Yeah.
I got it. I think.
Did you though?
I think I did.
Did you though?
Yeah, I'm assuming I did.
Okay.
Then tell us, what is it?
Yeah.
I'm all good.
No, come on.
No.
Come on, tell us.
Come on, what is it?
We won't believe you until you tell us.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Google this. and make
No,
sure.
no, I'm gonna. Where is it?
Are you
I'll send
texting it
Martin
to
the
us?
link.
No, you.
Poor Martin.
My phone is tainted because of you guys.
Microwave the fuck out of that thing.
Skin skirts.
The fucking what was it? That movie, that TV show,
Well,
the superhero one. What's it fucking called?
the boys.
The Boys.
Yeah.
That's so fucked. It's a great series. I gotta say, great series. But that first episode is so fucking weird.
So good.
So good.
The Ant-Man guy is just kind of trippy.
Ant-Man guy?
So the same scene you're talking about with the skin skirt type of thing.
Yeah.
You see Ant-Man running across the screen, jumping.
What are you... What's happening?
What is happening?
How did that... Did someone just follow us?
Yes, someone did. Did you do that, Aaron?
What?
Someone followed us on Twitch just now. Thank you, whoever you are.
But they're not listening to this live.
Did I accidentally do this live?
Did you accidentally... What's
Recording. No, not streaming. We're not streaming.
Okay.
Okay, you scared me.
What is going on? I'm frightened.
Can
Yeah, we're live right now.
You've
Around the world.
had this live.
It just says DX Blurzy just followed.
Why not?
Thank you, kind listener.
But nothing's even online. You're offline.
Yeah.
Which is weird that you got the notification.
No,
Yeah.
no, because I'm using OBS. So when someone followed, it will come up through OBS.
That's so weird.
It's
Well-
really weird.
For everyone out there listening, when you become a patron, that sound plays for us. Do you want to annoy us?
It does not.
Shh. Sure it does. All
It
right.
does not.
And for just $1 a month, that sound will play every day and get us out of bed. Is that
Alright.
what you want?
That is not what I want. All right. Does anyone else have anything else they would like to say?
Good movie.
As someone who watched at least 44% of this movie,
I'm going to say you watched at least 44 seconds of this movie.
that's rude. I watched a lot.
Go on.
You disappoint
What
me.
do you mean? Go on. Go on.
Go on.
Where?
Name something.
Okay. He was upside down.
How did he defeat Tong Po?
I don't know. I assume he kicked him.
How?
I did watch that.
Yeah, I assume he kickboxed him.
No, it was
I
Mutai.
remember seeing the big guy lose in a different way than I thought. Only because I thought it would be a more brutal fight. They had glass on their gloves.
Yeah, you got cut up.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Horribly. But
Yeah. It didn't look very realistic. The
I don't
cuts
mean
from
he
the
got cut up
glass.
horribly. I mean the effects were done horribly.
Oh, okay. Thank you. No, wait. Didn't he did something and I said that I thought that move shouldn't be legal.
Yeah, you took away the dong from the Asian guy, so they could keep getting his ass kicked.
He was just trying to dong early though,
He was.
to save to save him.
I thought he was just trying to.
No,
dog it
that's
on
why
her.
he stopped him. Then it just became a free-for-all after that.
I can't remember. I've blacked it out. It just all blurred together for me.
No, poor you.
No, it's actually a good thing. It's gone. You've got to remember it.
Yeah, see? You'd watched it.
It's
you'd
not
know.
that as bad as the movie was. It's still better than some of the shit that Aaron suggested for us to watch.
Bad boy Bobby.
You watched all of that.
Yeah, you did too.
I
watched that in
So
disgust.
what are you saying? You just give me shit over it, but it was an interesting movie,
No.
and we spoke about it for ages.
No.
Yeah, because it was good.
It was more engaging than this.
You couldn't predict what was going to happen, so you had to watch it because you wanted to know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Also, I had seen it and I wanted to see if it was as bad as I remembered.
How does this not drive you to want to fight?
Yeah,
Wants
it did.
me-
It wanted me to kick your ass.
Yeah, I want to fight you. That's what I was
There
going
you
to say.
It did its job.
This is what, like, these are the things I grew up with and are making me want to, like, get into martial arts and shit.
Well, do it.
I did.
Martial arts.
Then I got out of it.
What'd you do?
Taekwondo.
Really? For how long?
That's not a martial arts.
I know.
That's a sitting
3 or
down
4
doing
years.
nothing.
When?
When I was young.
How
like
young?
5 to
So,
9 or
Christ.
5 to 10 or something.
so like
Wow,
80
you
years
learned
ago.
nothing.
Can we like
Yeah.
slow down with the interrogation?
I know, it really felt that way.
No, well, I wanted to know if he knew anything now, or if it was like baby Aaron.
Aaron, remember anything from like yesterday?
Oh yeah.
Still remember the first kata or whatever it's called.
Maybe the taekwondo is why you don't remember things.
Yeah,
You didn't get to
that much.
fight.
He got smacked in the head once.
It
and
was
they
all
never
light
told
contact. It was never like full contact.
Even then, didn't
anyone.
even get to do anything.
No.
Why didn't you do it?
Did.
Oh, how'd it go?
Like this.
Not quite what I meant, but thank you for that demonstration.
Like, best moment, only memory I have of that is I did the splits in front of the teacher, and he was like, "That's great," and let me wear his black belt and run around with it.
I don't
Oh,
remember. I
that's
didn't get any of that.
cute. Aw, you don't do the splits for me.
That's because every kid can do the splits.
I couldn't do the split.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I literally just dropped into the splits. I didn't have to learn it.
I couldn't do it. It hurt too
As a
much.
kid, you should be able to. You should
No,
have the
you
flexibility.
can't.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Girls even more can do it.
No, we can't.
Tell him, Aaron. Aaron nods.
You can't just do the splits as a kid. No.
Move the mic.
I
Just
can
a
do
tad
the
closer.
I can do the splits now.
Go on.
There's not enough room.
Yeah.
I think there is. I'm pretty sure there is.
Nah. It's all good.
We'll take this out to the hallway.
There's not enough room.
You gotta remember he's the size of Pluto.
Yeah.
We'll go wherever we need to go.
A planetoid.
All right. No one's got anything else to say? Let's get down to some quick questions.
Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
Fuck
So-
Mary Kill.
So, because you're all prudes, I'm going to suggest it in a way that's not fuck, marry, kill, but it's still the same.
Kill,
And
kill,
people
kill.
will know who is the hottest, who is the least hottest, and who do you want gone.
I want them all gone.
Who's the hottest in the movie?
None of them.
Obviously, answer Van Damme.
Yeah, probably.
No.
Who is the least hottest? Tong Po.
Yeah, you definitely.
Least hot, the brother.
They all look the
No
same to
way.
me.
He's a good,
He
gorgeous
reminds me
Italian
of
man.
the guy from Coming to America.
He looks like
The black guy
Luigi.
from Coming to America with the curly hair.
The brother.
I think he's a brother. I don't know.
What?
No, he Coming to America.
Yeah, black guys.
Yeah, the Soul Glow hair guy.
Oh, okay.
He had Soul Glow hair.
Fucking...
Actually, wait, that is a notable scene. He's like, yeah, but can he move like me? And then he's like, does this
Oh,
move? And
he
he
was
sounds
fucking quick.
He sounds so juicy.
Yeah, I know, that was horrible.
The sound
Okay, I
effects-
wasn't listening to the juice. I was impressed
How
by
can
how
you
quick
not
he
hear
was.
it? You can just hear. Like, that's all you can hear in that scene.
I remember that.
They should have cut that.
That's when I was actually watching it. I was like, oh my god, he's so moist.
So juicy. He put the Soul Glow fucking everywhere.
Maybe he's hairy everywhere.
It just sounds hard.
I feel like watching just that scene now. He
good
was
scene.
so wet. All right.
Were you not impressed by how quick he was though?
No, he was fast.
I couldn't even
It was
tell
juicy.
because I just heard the
It
sound.
looks like he was just in fast forward.
Yeah.
I don't think he was in fast forward. I don't
That's
think
so
he was
cheeky.
genuinely like a good martial artist. But
Oh, we already figured it out. He's a world champion fucking kickboxer.
oh, there you go.
I swear he's in other movies though.
Yeah, he did a couple of other movies with Van Damme, I think.
Sure, it was with Van Damme. I'm pretty sure I've seen him in something else.
No, I know when I read about it, it only said he'd done some more after that.
Hmm.
He may have done more later on. Go on, so. Who do you want gone?
I want
Who's
to
hottest? Who's least hottest?
nuke them all.
Least hot's still the brother.
Really, Tong Po looks like a fucking.
So you'd go Tong Po over the brother.
He looks like a troll.
Yes.
Like an actual
He
bridge troll.
legitimately lives under a bridge.
Yeah.
At least he's got a place to live.
He's gonna protect me
Oh, he's not. He's gonna rape you.
from the moist guy in the wheelchair.
The guy in the wheelchair can't do anything to you anymore.
It's true. Pretty true. And now, can I marry the dog?
Let's say marry. The hottest, least
No,
hottest.
she's still just asking.
Okay, the German Shepherd's hot.
It's pretty adorable.
And I'll kill Van Damme.
Wow. He's like the nicest guy in this.
He's so stupid. His
Why?
brother gets put in a wheelchair, and so his logical response is,
It's to
I'm
seek
going
vengeance.
to fight the guy that did it.
Vengeance?
Even though it's his brother's fault for fighting the douche in the first place.
So I would have understood it if he died, because I thought his brother was going to die.
Yeah.
But just he's in a wheelchair. He still lived. Just take him home.
Oh, God.
Just in a wheelchair.
He's just lost his entire livelihood.
So like I agree with her. He did it to himself in the end.
Yeah, you did. But vengeance is vengeance.
Yeah, but why? It was so pointless. Like,
Every
why?
action movie is usually based on vengeance in some way or another.
Yeah, but this didn't make sense.
Why?
It was dumb.
If anything, it was done legit. It's actually the only action movie where he's like, I'm going to learn how to fight, and then I'm going to work, get to the
but
store,
no.
and get to the
What
guy.
actually happened was he's like, where is that guy? I want to fight him. And everyone's like, he won't fight you. You're a nobody who doesn't know how to fight. And he's like, oh, I'll learn how to fight. So at first, he was an idiot. And
He
then,
already knew how to fight. He
Yeah.
just didn't know Muay Thai.
Yeah.
well, the point is, stupid.
But all those other action movies where they just go after them.
Yeah,
Better.
but I feel like
At least
This
they got
one
some
wasn't-
interesting story out of that.
as logical.
He even did a fucking first fight to show them
Mm.
in like a legit match.
Yeah.
Mm.
Actually makes more sense than so many other ones.
Look,
And
I
they were
know-
reasonably honourable because they could have thrown the knife at him in the bar scene. But he's like, no, don't. He let them fight.
Oh yeah, true.
Get it? You love Van Damme.
Oh, we're just saying you're saying the story didn't make sense, but it's like it makes more sense than any of the other action movies that do it. It really does.
Oh, what? Come on, compare it to something.
Any vengeance movie?
Yeah, come on, give me a Vengeance movie.
A vengeance movie.
Avengers.
Makes perfect sense.
I know. Like, he'd already done the damage. They just had to accept their life as it was. But no, they had to go kill him.
They did go a mess of time. It was pretty fucked up. Very irresponsible.
What? Oh, talking about Avengers now.
Yeah.
Look, other than the weird ending for Endgame, Avengers is pretty okay.
Yeah, but you're happy with their reasoning and their decisions?
Yes.
Yeah, it makes more sense than this to me. If you have
They're like-
superpowers, you have a super ego.
He has a superpower.
What
His
is it?
Biceps.
Okay. Do we need to tell your wife something about you and Van Damme? Yeah, that's what I thought. You have a sip of that poison.
Can't believe you're still drinking that shit.
I know.
Only thing keeping him going.
Look, he's not CGI, alright? That is all him.
Yeah?
I'm just saying, he deserves points for that.
Down to the shorts that barely even fit.
I know. Why? I got to pick on that. His shorts look like they're all tattered, but he'd only been there for fucking 2 or 3 days.
It's a rough
And
life.
they were clean. You don't get clean, white, tattered shorts. Didn't make any sense. But keep going.
Like that and training with the
That was my
spirits.
only quality problem with the movie. Everything else was spot on.
So you're the fashion police for this movie. Wow.
right.
Not what I expected, but there you go.
What's everyone's? Let's go.
Or how high their pants were too.
Oh,
His
yeah.
pants
Fucking
were-
80s.
He looked like the worst.
That was weird.
Actually, the music in this movie was great.
Oh
No,
yeah.
it wasn't.
It was great.
No, it was too slow.
It was 80s music.
It was
so-
perfect 80s, 90s,
Yeah.
like that mid zone where all the songs sound the same. Like that was the soundtrack to fucking the Transformer movie. It was fucking great.
I would get the Kickboxer soundtrack.
Yeah.
I might actually get the Kickboxer soundtrack.
Oh, don't.
But either way, alright. Let's go, favourite scene.
Near the end when the guy gets hooked with the hook.
Yeah, that guy actually died. Like, out of everyone
Yeah.
in the movie, that was the one guy
That was
that really
great.
died.
He just threw the hook at him.
What
He,
about
like,
the guys
was
that got
proper
shot?
dead.
Yeah, they all copped a lot easier than that guy with the hook.
I didn't say they didn't cop it easier, but they died.
Yeah, but no, they may have lived.
Like that black guy came in actually legit killing people.
Well, he was a gun
He's a
smuggler or
psychopath.
something.
This isn't war.
All right, best scene when they carry the brother out in the stretcher and just put him on the road.
That sounds like Asia.
That's the best scene.
Yeah. And the worst scene is when the brother assaults the nurse.
Hey,
Oh, that's a
that
good
was
scene.
just acceptable back then. What are you talking
that's
about?
just the 80s.
It's
It was
acceptable
not
now.
acceptable.
Also, alright, she
Women
says-
just don't get it.
She says assault. Tell him what he really did.
Grabbed her ass.
He put his fist inside her. I saw it. I heard it.
Didn't
He
he
was
just...
so smart. He was so moist. It was so easy.
Soul glow.
So much soul glow in his hand.
It's just.
Oh, it just sounds so wrong.
Right, you are. Favorite scene?
Oh, so many good ones to choose.
Yeah. Good
Um,
luck.
Oh, that's easy for me. The kicking the board scene after
Yeah,
the montage.
when he does the hyperextension, like he kicks that and he goes beyond the splits.
Yeah, when he kicks it hard and he bounces
but he
down.
still has power in the kick.
Yeah.
Makes no sense. Fucking insane. That's pretty cool.
It's like the end fight when he finally kicks the
Ah.
bad guy and then just turns around and, like, without
Yeah,
even
yeah.
moving, kicks the trainer with enough force to make him fall to the ground. He would not have enough force to do that.
Oh, I don't
From
know.
that-
Depends.
If
If you're
you're-
not
if you're
expecting
Van
it and you're
Damme, you
kicked
would.
in the face. You're not expecting it.
Yeah.
You go down. Most people probably think I'm going to choose the dance scene.
Is the worst.
That's the best.
Oh, I love that now. Like I love and hate it. Like it's cringeworthy.
It's
But
so good.
I still like the scene.
It'd be great if he was actually drunk.
I
That's all.
hope he was really drunk.
I don't think he was drunk.
I think his acting, like him trying to act drunk, was his best and worst acting at the same
Yeah,
time.
it was the blast.
I think it's one of
It
my
was the
favorite
worst.
things to see in movies, though, when actors try and act drunk
Mm.
or high, and it's just like, oh, sweetie, it's not it.
But would you be disturbed if he was?
If he was actually drunk for that, I'd give him an extra point. I'd
Fair
feel
enough.
better about it all. Him being like, oh my god, it's so embarrassing to dance in a movie. I'd get smashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the worst scene is.
The dog. Be
The dog?
sad about the dog.
The dog getting hit with a knife.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe any of the love interest scenes.
Yeah, what about when he
Oh,
meets
God.
that girl
That was
and then
pointless.
just goes, you're
And it's raining?
beautiful, and then kisses her?
Yeah. You gotta take what you want when you're a man.
Well, you're on your worst.
Worst. Oh, man, there isn't many bad scenes to choose from.
They're all of equal quality.
That is
That's
the
true.
most accurate thing you've said about this movie.
It is fucking true. It is.
Consistent.
Consistent.
Yeah, it's consistent.
See, for
You don't
consistent.
get that out of many movies nowadays.
It's true. It was bad the whole time.
No, but it was like it's a quality bad, like because you've got bad like Birdemic. This isn't that kind of bad. This was just consistently poor acting, but not because maybe just didn't have a choice on actors. I don't know how this works, but they were all pretty bad actors.
Like, to be fair, there's only like 5 actors in this actual movie.
But you're not there for the story. You just want to see the fight.
You want to see the montage.
The montage and the fight. That's what you're there for. And in fact, that's how most guys watched the movie when it was like a rental. Like, you're basically just barely paying attention. You're just there for the fights.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think that's a guy thing, and I think it's a you grew up with it thing.
Maybe. Like,
'Cause
we didn't have
see-
things like MMA
Yeah.
on TV. Like, you could watch boxing, but that just seemed choreographed, and like this was like
Boxing was already rigged by then.
yeah, well.
But I've noticed with any old action movie now with lots of fight scenes, you guys are like, yes, and we used to watch this over and over, and
No,
it's
but
so
see,
good.
even watching these fight scenes now, a lot of the older
Got
ones.
you hyped.
Yeah, no, but they're bad. They have good moves in them.
No, yeah.
So like just
Oh, but it's not a legit fight. Like, you would never see a fight play out that way.
No, but I'm just saying, like, even watching the fight scenes in this, none of them are good other than when he does the certain kicks and stuff like that. They're the ones I like to see.
Yeah.
As if you grew up watching these movies.
We were watching everything.
I didn't
Yeah,
watch
we
these.
watched literally every new release as it came out.
I
And
didn't get to
action.
watch these movies when I was growing up. I was
Well.
too busy watching like Stephen King stuff.
Look, I
We
understand
watched
the man.
Stephen King too.
Yeah, we watched
I
all
never
his
got-
stuff as well.
I was never allowed to watch fighting movies, but I was allowed to watch horrors.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, that does explain a lot.
Explains a lot about your personality, actually.
And that's how we'd spend the nights. Like, everyone would be to get after
Pick a
dinner.
movie.
We'd go watch a couple of new releases and then go to bed.
You would watch
When we were
movies.
young, we'd only get one only enough time to watch one movie.
That was a special night if it was a new release.
You got to watch movies as a family.
Yeah, I think we watched most of it, like all these other ones.
A family?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Aw.
That's so sad. You sounded genuinely sad.
Emotion from Martin.
Right? That was better acting than we saw in the Van Damme movie.
That was pretty good acting. Good one.
Shh. I'm too tired. Good night.
Alright. Let's get down.
To business to defeat the Huns.
All right. Let's get ready to score this baby sky high. It's going
Actually-
straight to the top.
I
Alright.
hope,
The bottom.
I actually hope so.
Alright, what's everyone's critical?
Are you writing it down?
No, I was hoping you would. Also, I was hoping you'd get the wheel ready too.
Can you get my critical up of other movies? Oh, what's the list?
No, you're not learning your scores until you've scored this
Yeah,
one.
you gotta
No,
score it.
I want to try to be
No.
unbiased.
No.
Wait, by changing it?
No, like just looking at what I've scored, things that
Give your
were
score
low in the
first,
past.
and then we'll tell you.
Let's
As
get
me
to
who
solid 2.5,
wants to defend
2.5.
this movie, I will say, for the time, because there's leeway for time.
I was gonna say the camera work was actually really good. It was really
Yeah.
clear. Like, I was expecting when I saw 89, I was expecting it to be fuzzy in bits or like really badly filmed,
Mm.
but it wasn't overly bad. Like
there was
the
still
filming.
some issues
Like-
with
This-
noise
Yeah,
in the picture, like on white walls and stuff. You could see the noise, but you still see that in some modern movies sometimes. So
There was only, what was that? There was a fuzzy, but I think that was an there was like a weird overshot, and it was like a bit fuzzy. But that's about it. A lot of the other shots were just very clear.
But the only thing I can, with camera work anyway, the only thing I can complain about is the old 80s style angles, some of the angles
Oh,
they
yeah.
used. But other than that, yeah, it was filmed really well done.
For the camera, the only thing I would complain about is the old style of action where, well, there's no shaky cam, which is actually good because I fucking hate shaky cam. The quick cuts, but these are the action movies where they did show a lot of the full scene. Like if a move was done, you usually saw it, maybe more than once.
yeah,
That they would
from
show
different
it to you.
angles, like
Yeah.
again and again and again.
But they only do that with the roundhouse, which is his signature move, which is like the big move, the special move. But other than that, the camera work I think was all fine. I personally think the soundtrack fits it.
Sorry, the roundhouse. This is the first time I've seen him. Like, well, I obviously saw it when I was young, but him do more than one in a row.
Oh, the 4 or 5 in a row.
And did you see his form?
It's slowly.
It must be extremely
Well,
taxing on the body
he
to
looked
do.
like he was already been doing stuff before he got to that scene.
Well, he's already pumped.
Yeah.
Like He's basically
Oh yeah.
gets pumped
Also,
before
every
scene.
scene, yeah, he is pumped, as in his muscles are filled
Yeah.
to the brim. Like I've been doing lightweight workouts to pump his.
The last scene, he's fucking. I bet he hasn't drank water in weeks. Like,
because you'll notice sometimes he's more like vascularly ripped than
Yeah.
in others, and especially at the end, like you can actually see he's very slimmer
Yeah.
in that last one with Tong Po there, which means he's probably drained a lot to
Yeah.
get that look. So doing that, yeah, that roundhouse kick when he does it, like I think it was 4 or 5 times in a row.
Mm.
They were all pretty clean except the last two. In the last one, you saw he looked tired. Like it didn't look like he was acting; he looked physically tired.
yeah, like getting the same height because he's trying to kick over his head.
Yeah, he's trying to kick over his head.
So like, you'd be concerned already that you're not going to kill this man. But yeah, that's just something I noticed. So
No, actually, that's probably one of my favorite scenes. Is that scene where he does that because it's like doing it one after the other, and
you get to
seeing him
see
get
it.
tired.
Yeah,
But his form stays really
pretty
good
decent
while
considering
doing it.
what he's doing.
Also, watching him do it again when he was younger, it's like it looks like it could actually generate a lot of power, and like if it did hit, it would hurt. Like,
Yeah. Well, it's the rotation.
Mm.
Like, fuck, man, that have a lot of force.
All right. Who wants to go critical?
Oh,
I'm going to fight.
It's tough because the only thing it has is the fight scenes.
I like the music.
Oh yeah, it's got good music.
I think it has the 80s, 90s soundtrack like that goes
It's a
with it.
solid like 1.5.
Yeah.
No, it's like a, I don't know.
It does good montages.
I was gonna say
Like-
2.5 for me.
Yeah, that's all I'm going. Like I'm not. I cannot
2.5.
give it
It's not crap.
higher than
I don't
that.
know if I could go that high.
It's
even.
not crap, but it's not good.
The
There's a
acting
gate.
is
There's a
quite poor.
coherent story. The acting is
Oh
the
yeah,
most
I get that.
truly poor part of it.
That's a big part of movies.
Yeah, but this movie isn't a build-up hype action movie. Like what more? It's a revenge.
There was no
story.
build up.
The montages.
There wasn't a build up.
The
Yeah, it was-
whole movie was a montage.
Yeah.
There was no build up.
Come on, what about that device? The stretching of the legs. You gotta love that.
That was cringy. Like I was like, what the fuck is he doing? He's like,
Stretching
ah,
his legs.
he's trying to make him do the split.
That just
Yes.
made me jealous.
That's some like old Asian thing, isn't it? Or, like
I don't know why they didn't find some big Thai guy though to play the antagonist.
they probably couldn't find one.
There's got to be one or two out there.
They just
He's a pretty
wanted
tall
his
guy.
friend in the movie.
Yeah, but he could. Did he have to
No,
be?
no, no. I think I was reading somewhere that they were doing other people, trying to get other people, and then they picked him for some reason because he is like 6 foot.
He probably cried. He's like, "You're doing a movie with a big bad guy, and I'm not the big bad guy." And they're like, "Shit, all right, I guess."
Also,
You're a rapist, though, and he's like, "That's okay."
But what? So his friend's name is Tong Po.
Quincy, Michael Quincy.
So how did Tong Po play Tong Po?
No. I think his nickname is Tong Po
Yeah, but why?
because he's also a fighter.
Yeah, but why is that his name?
Wait, what?
Like, why is that his fighting name?
Not sure.
Because he's been hit in the head too many times and couldn't remember anything else besides
Could
Tumpo.
be.
It's so weird.
Why is Van Damme the muscles from Brussels?
Because he's from Brussels.
What the fuck?
I don't know what just happened there.
No.
We're
Either
having
way,
an argument.
I would give it 2.25 if I could.
You can't.
Fuck off.
But oh,
Look, I'm giving it a 2.5 because
I
the
was
music was tolerable.
edging towards 2.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to convince you.
Ooh.
2.5 is what it's worth.
Yeah, it's...
Hey, alright. This movie surprisingly did well. It did spawn a bunch of other movies, and even this day now is spawning more.
Well, I'll go as high as 2.3125.
2.3.
Don't you fucking write that down.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
It's 2 3/4.
Right.
Round it
come
up.
on.
No, I know. What is it?
Can we stop him from thinking?
Think about it.
please?
Fuck.
The acting was the only thing. They even had a real fighter. Two technically real fighters.
2.5.
Alright, but you're making a big mistake. Okay, who wants to go personal?
I'm gonna say 2.5 personal as well.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
It's a classic. I'm
For
going to have
me.
to go a 3.5.
Yeah, 3.5.
You
It did diminish a little bit But still,
Now,
watching it-
like looking at the quality,
Yeah, now looking at the
I'm like,
quality.
oh, it's a bit harsh. But I
It's-
still love the montages.
It's dated.
Still like the fights.
Very dated. It's very like it makes me want to watch his other ones because I have fond memories of those ones.
You want to ruin those two?
Yeah, why not?
Never go back to it. Okay?
Why not?
Never.
Let's just fuck them all up for me.
No retreat, no surrender though. And
No, that's two. I gotta go Bloodsport
Bloodsport.
and one of the later ones. I think I remember loving Time Cop, thinking that was a great one, but that had a cool story to it.
All right, it got 5.5.
It's quite low.
What the fuck was that sound?
You should hear his other sounds.
Oh, I don't want to. I'll leave that to you.
It's moist.
The moistest of sounds.
What the fuck?
You should have had him choking on stream. He
Like,
ate
was he choking on string or choking on stream?
on stream.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
choking
he
on
ate all
stream.
my
Stream.
Kinder Buenos,
Uh-huh.
and he ate them so fast that the wafer ended up in his lungs, and then he just coughed and coughed and coughed and wheezed and coughed and
All right, guys.
coughed.
You
It
said
can't be the bottom.
5.5?
It can't be the bottom.
Did you say
please.
5.5?
5.5
So we have to do a vote.
between.
A Clockwork Orange or Kickboxer?
Oh.
Clockwork Orange.
I think
Clockwork
I have to.
Orange.
I think I have to say
I have Clockwork
Orange.
Orange. Yeah,
It's unanimous.
it's definitely. The
I'm
better
surprised. I never thought I put anything above any like
Below.
Clockwork Orange above. Yeah,
Never thought you'd put anything
Oh,
below Clockwork
also,
Orange.
basically.
The votes went out for Valerian and Casablanca.
Oh.
Casablanca won.
Fucking
What?
It was closer, but yeah,
Fucking
Casablanca.
scum.
You're
all
all
scum.
fucking stupid.
You're all actually smart.
You're all stupid.
No
These
sense.
people.
Look, it got put where it should have, okay?
Look, I'm sorry, you're all uncultured swine. That's all I'm going to say.
Uncultured. I think Casablanca probably should be higher for the cultured ones.
You
No.
obviously didn't watch the same movie as us.
I did watch it. I rather
Not
enjoyed
you
it.
talking to the public.
Henry
What was that
Bogart.
movie she made us watch?
A long way
A long
down.
way down.
It was so good. Martin actually liked it, and then he rated it like a
It
1
should
and
be
it
a
made
long
no
way down the
sense.
list. Fuck.
Smooth.
Okay, you ruined it.
All right.
Don't do that.
Spin the wheel. What is
No,
it?
okay.
Oh, also for people listening Patreon, we might be doing an extra Colosseum. So if you put in your votes, no, not votes, just suggest a movie.
Yeah, what do you want us to watch and review? What do you want to subject us to?
It could be anything.
No, all right.
It could be a Serbian film.
No.
It could be BBC galore.
No.
Yes.
I want to put out there that
It
if
can
more
be a
than one
porn
gets
parody.
suggested, it means we're going to be pitting those against each other.
Yes.
So if you waste your vote on something garbage,
Yeah.
then the other movie's just going to win.
Yeah.
Right? But also, let's try not to do like, if it's a French film, you go fuck yourself.
Oh, please
wait,
don't
so-
make it fucking
That's for
SBS
Jamie.
quality.
How's about it has to be in English? I think that's a fair
At
one.
least 70% English.
And probably American made, not Australian. Never Australian.
No.
There's nothing
Could
wrong
it
with
be
some good
American made
Australian
in
movies.
Australia?
Yeah, that's fine.
Am I spinning the genre wheel?
No, we're just picking
So what's the wheel for?
for our names. Who picks next?
Ah,
We're just doing nothing but power
We're
plays.
just power plays.
Why?
I think it's better. I like this.
yeah, I like this idea.
Alright.
No retreat, no surrender. Here we come.
Fucking. Alright.
It's easier this way. This way people can throw things at others if they don't like it.
I hope it's not me because I haven't got anything picked.
Yeah, no one's got anything picked because we
Serbian
weren't
film is by
expecting
default.
this.
If it lands on me, that's all I got.
I got
Oh
stuff.
God, no.
Hey, what's that? Don't put the public in there.
Oh, I'm putting the public on.
Don't put the public in there. Don't put the public in there.
Okay.
Don't put the public. Just put Jamie's name.
Kane,
down,
look at
'cause
it
is
before she
Jamie.
changes it.
It's the public. Spin it again. It's supposed to be us.
Fine, I'm taking the public out. But just know that you're a buzzkill.
BuzzFeed.
Swear to God.
Is it? It's you. What's your pick?
A
Serbian.
long way down. No.
Long way down to.
This time they actually jump.
Good. Gotta be at the beginning.
Alright. I want to watch.
You've already got. You're like, I've got nothing to watch, and you've got a list.
I remembered my list. Ooh.
Oh, there's some juicy ones on there.
Get
Oh,
fucked.
we should watch Anchorman.
Start reading my list.
Come on, time's ticking. Time's ticking. I need chicken.
I had chicken today.
We know, you told us. You mustn't get chicken very often.
No, I don't.
You're still excited.
I don't get takeout very often.
I get chicken often, and I'm still excited.
Reminds me that whenever I hear chicken now, I think of Chicken and a Dickin after I saw that picture.
Chicken and
Yes,
Dickin.
chicken and Dickin!
What the fuck?
Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's me and Kane's favourite thing. I mean, what?
For Chicken and a Dickin. Fair enough. Do you wear the fucking KFC bucket as a hat too?
Yeah, he doesn't like to look at
I
me.
was gonna say this where KFC is like the condom.
I didn't mean over your face. Fuck.
No, I cut eye holes, though. It's a very immersive experience. Anyway,
What the fuck?
I'm going with...
Come on, give us something good.
It's hard.
Just pick. You have a list. You
Yeah.
should have an order which one you want next.
Yeah, but I hate all these now, I've decided.
Look,
Let's go Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch.
I like that movie.
I don't
Alright.
even know what it is.
It's a good visually pleasing movie.
Yeah, you would say that.
Isn't that Schneider's one of his early ones? One that made him famous.
Schneider?
Zack Schneider, the director.
Alright.
I don't know who
I
made
didn't
it.
know directors.
It produced a very good corn song.
Did
I
it?
love
Yeah.
the soundtrack for this movie.
Yeah.
It's like my favourite soundtrack.
It's the only movie with a soundtrack.
Oh my god, I should have picked Twilight.
Nope. Sucker
No.
Punch is the movie for next week's Colosseum. Once again, thank you all to our patrons and submit your movie choices.
Yes.
See where it rates.
What is it? Is it Chicken and Dickin? Oh yeah, Chicken and
If you'd
Dickin.
like to see Chicken and Dickin, just type it in.
That's actually pretty good.
Sprinkling the chips over their head. That's so good. And she's just happily eating her fucking chicken.
Aren't we all? Alright. Everyone, give us your sign out.
Alright, I'd like to just tell all of our listeners to have a good week and get a Chicken and Dickin.
Can they give the Dickin? Or do they have to receive the Dickin?
I want everyone to get a Dickin while they eat chicken.
Alright.
Why not both at the same time?
I want you to not do that.
You can't negate what I've asked everyone to do.
It's like homework.
Alright.
Yeah, you have to get Chicken and Dickin. You have
Even
to.
if you're vegetarian and heterosexual.
Okay, so if you... Yeah, look, it's unfortunate if those are your life choices, if you don't like meat of the human man variety or the chicken variety, but Chicken and Dickin is your homework, everyone.
Is that a human man variety?
Yeah.
I'm adding this.
NPC